The vertical line test is a quick way to test whether or not an equation is actually a function. So if I was to give you a problem like y equals 2x minus 3, and I don't know if this happens to be a function or not, I just know it's an equation. So what I could do really is I could sketch out this picture really quickly, and I could just kind of get an idea of what this graph looks like. So I know that it's going to go through the point 0, negative 3, and that the slope is going to go up 2 over 1. So up 2 over 1, something like that. I know my graph is going to look something like this. Okay, so now for the vertical line test, what I'm basically doing is I'm running a set of vertical lines, so lines that go up and down, and I'm trying to see if it touches this line more than once anywhere across this line. So if I draw a vertical line here, it only hits it once, it only hits it once, it only hits it once, and there's no place where I could draw a vertical line where it's going to hit that line more than one time. So in this case, this passes the vertical line test, which then implies that this has to be a function. So I could really rewrite this in function notation as f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. The only real difference between these is this tells me it's just a simple equation. This now guarantees that it is a function. It's written in function notation. Let's look at another example of that. What if I gave you something like, is the following a function? So I want to know if I gave you this picture. Okay, I give you a sketched out little thing, and I give you this picture of something like this. Pretty common shape. We've got our little triangle. Is a triangle a function? Well, what do you notice about this vertical line right here? We're already looking at that y-axis. It hits it here once and twice. So that one vertical line hit it 2 times. Once it hits it more than once, that means that this one fails. So what does that mean? That means that a triangle is not a function. If I was to graph it out, it won't pass that function test. And that's all that vertical line test does, is it allows us to quickly tell whether or not something's a function by telling whether or not it hit it more than once.